Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at auditing Erie County, where he goes to City Hall to do an audit and does everything in his abilities and powers to try to film children. Now, I know this might seem biased, but I'm only going to be covering the aspects of him trying to film children, not the remainders of this audit. As always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank all of you personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it really helps me with the algorithm. And if you guys can, please consider becoming a member. Now, with all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
So the total based on what we're going through,
No, turn it around. There's a kid coming for a class visit. Turn it around. Turn it around.
Don't touch me.
Turn it around.
Do not touch me.
Get the kid off the camera.
Mark,
turn it around.
Mark,
No.
The person's in public.
No.
The person's in public, Mark. You're causing a disturbance. Do they give anybody stripes around here? Like, for God's sakes.
Now, this is what the auditor wanted. This is what auditing Erie County wanted. He wanted a confrontation with somebody of authority, and that bailiff gave him what he wanted. But why did he have to film the children? All auditors say, oh, well, I'm not there to film children. I'm not to do that. But yet, here it is in the first piece of evidence of him trying to do so. Now, let's jump ahead to where he actually tries to force himself into a room with children to film.
Something in here?
Yes, we have an elementary class tour. I tried telling you that before.
What's in there?
The Board of Legislators chambers.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be going in there.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
No, you're not right now.
Excuse me.
No, there's an elementary class in there.
What does that mean?
It means you're not going in.
That means my
no, it
rights
means you're not going
that
in.
means
You're
my
not getting
rights
those
are good?
kids. No, you're not getting to get those kids on video.
They're in public.
I don't care.
You don't care about the law?
I don't care
Did you
about
swear-
what
did
you're
you
doing.
swear an oath to the Constitution?
Yes.
Well then, get out of my
No,
way.
there's an elementary class in there. You're not going in there right now.
Excuse me.
You're not going in there right now.
Excuse me.
You're not going in there right now.
Ow, you're bumping into me, hitting me.
No, you're bumping into me.
I'm trying to travel freely in a
No,
public
you're
building.
not going in there
Sheriff,
right now.
It is restricted access.
It is not restricted
It is
access.
restricted access.
It is not. It's open to the public.
No,
It's
it is not. Not
St. Lawrence
right
County.
now. It's
No,
not.
not right now. See, he just admitted right now because he's deciding. That's not a choice of his.
I am deciding. You're going to
Sheriff,
He can restrict access
he
to certain
cannot
parts of
restrict
the building.
access on the whim of who he wants photos taken of. It's a violation of the Constitution.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na
Shenanigans.
na 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 na.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because this isn't about him trying to film this city hall or this council chamber. Time, place, and manner restrictions can be placed here. This is about him trying to get a reaction from the bailiff and sheriff's deputies that he wants. He wants them to try to throw him out or arrest him so he can try to claim some violation of his constitutional rights and then try to sue for some go-away money. But we have to ask ourselves, why is it so important that frauditors these days go after children? I mean, auditing Erie County right now is trying to film kindergartners. We had DMA going after 13 to 17-year-olds on live streams, trying to recruit them into the auditing world. Have they lost their moral compass that they have no problem trying to corrupt and ruin the futures of children?
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm trying to get in here. Excuse me. Excuse me. You're touching me.
You're touching
It's
me.
illegal.
No, I haven't moved.
This is a simple battery.
I haven't moved.
Officer, would you do something about the simple battery he's creating right now?
He's restricting access.
He's not restricting legally.
I have no hands on you
Can you call
right
your
now.
supervisor?
I have no
Sheriff?
hands on you right now.
Sheriff, can you call your supervisor down here?
I can get a supervisor.
Thank you. Because this guy, I don't know where he got his stripes from, but this is ridiculous. Your job is not to restrict the access to the
No, it
public
is.
or the free press.
You're not even a real journalism. That's right.
Whether there's kids, elementary classes, or what in there. Maybe that's part of the story I want. This is prior restraint. Excuse me. This is ridiculous.
You're being ridiculous.
Ridiculous is you enforcing laws you can't.
No, I'm restricting your access to a
You don't think those kids are going to come out of there at some point? They're going to be on camera? They're in a public place. If somebody was in Disney World taking pictures of their family and there's kids in the background, do they have to ask permission?
I don't care. This isn't Disney World.
You're right. It's more of a public place than Disney World. That's a good point.
No, it's not Disney World, but it is subject to time, place, and manner restrictions. The difference being that this is a government building and Disney World is a private company. It's its own park. It's private. They can actually say no photography unless you use their photographers. But that's not the point. You're making it all about trying to take photos of the children. How is any of this strengthening your exercise of your First Amendment rights? It's just making you come off as a creep.
This isn't a private place. This is a public place. You have to wait for the sheriff's supervisor to come down here and educate you on the law. Gorgeous building. This guy's he's something else. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm just a journalist working on a story. I don't actually need any help.
What's that?
This is such a crock of shit.
I don't actually need any help. I'm just a journalist working on a story.
Okay.
Can I go into the...
No.
No?
There's students in there right now.
Yeah, but that's open
Why
to the public,
is
right?
this going?
What's that?
Is this going?
I can't... What do you mean going? The camera? Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure I'm thrilled about that.
This-
Do you have questions for me? Or?
Not really. I'm just trying to
Okay.
get into the county chambers over to get some pictures of the kids on the field trip.
You can't get pictures of kids.
Why can't I get pictures of kids?
Could you please? You can leave. If you have no questions for me, you can
I
leave.
just asked you a question.
I said no.
You said no, I can't get pictures of kids?
That's right. Goodbye.
Let's see, this lady is Kelly
Kelly Big War.
Big War.
Yeah. Goodbye. You can leave.
No, thank you. I'm gonna finish taking my photographs in here. This county's a mess. It's public space.
Yes, it is. If you have questions for me, I'd be happy to answer them.
I don't have any
Quit being
questions.
obnoxious.
I don't have any questions. I told you I didn't need any help when I walked in here.
Why are you here then?
Taking photos of the office.
Goodbye.
Kelly's super unprofessional. What's your position here?
Tell me, how is she being unprofessional? She's offered to answer any questions you may have, but you keep telling her you have no questions. You have no official business there. You just want to take photos. You want to go into that room where the children are right now to take photos of the children. You said so. Because you know if by saying that you can get a reaction from her, from the bailiff, from the sheriff's deputies, from people that want to protect children. What does that have to do with your story? And I said air quotes because you're not a journalist. As a journalist, you would be more ethical. You would have a higher standard of practice instead of being, well, the arrogant, obnoxious prick that we know you are.
Are you the clerk to the legislator? I would assume. Kelly's about as unprofessional as I get as well.
First graders in there that I gotta get help with.
Sir, are you a supervisor or are you
I
just,
am not a
just a
supervisor,
deputy?
No, sir, just a deputy. Yeah.
Gotcha. Waiting for a supervisor. See if the supervisor's gonna enforce the law or this guy's feelings.
There's a group of kids.
Yeah, I understand, but they're in public.
I understand that too.
I understand,
Can you
but
just be courteous enough
I
to...
absolutely will be.
Out. 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 I don't want these kids on camera. I don't want these... Kids on camera.
Out of your mind? Look
I
at this,
don't want the
guys.
kids on camera.
Look at this, guys. Can you believe that this man just put his hands on me? I want your.
I didn't put
supervisor.
my hands on you.
You didn't put your hands on me?
I didn't put hands on you.
I need your supervisor. Call your supervisor.
Go out that way.
I need to
Go out that
I
way.
need to file
Go
a
out that
complaint
way.
on you.
Go out that way.
Your supervisor.
Go out that way.
Call your supervisor.
I'll call him. Go out that way.
I'm gonna wait right here to your supervisor.
No, you're gonna go that way.
I'm not gonna listen to you.
Go out into the
You have
lobby.
zero
Go
authority.
out into the
Zero
lobby.
authority.
You might want to rethink that, Buckaroo, because he does have authority over you at this point. Your actions are akin to being disorderly and getting a charge of disorderly conduct. He has the right to ask you to leave at this point. Why he doesn't, I don't know. But you're trying to film children in a closed area. Why? What is so desperate that you have to go in there right now? Why couldn't you wait till the children leave to film if it is about filming that area? Because it's not about that. It's about trying to get a confrontation, like I've been saying all video. This man is doing his job, and I commend him for it. You, Frauditor, are a scumbag, and I detest you.
Go out into the lobby.
Zero authority, Gok. Making a mock of the law.
Devin, he's got to go. He's got to go.
I need this guy to supervisor.
Cassie, where are the kids going from here? Upstairs? You're welcome to go in the boardroom once the kids have left.
Listen, I'm welcome to go in the boardroom whether the kids are in there or
I
not.
don't want the
No,
kids
you're
on
not.
camera.
I am.
No, you're not.
What law are you enforcing?
You're
What
not.
law are you guys
I
enforcing?
don't want the kids on camera.
I don't want you to disrespect my rights.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a fuck.
I'm not trying to disrespect your
You
rights.
just
You're-
disrespect
no,
my rights. You
gotta
put your
go.
hands on me and shoved me.
I told you not going in there.
I told you I am going in there, just like I told you I'm going in that record
And she
room.
told you you can go in there when
She
once the
doesn't
kids are
have
gone. I
authority
don't
to
want the
tell
kids
me
on
I can go in
camera.
a public building that's open to the public. Supervisor, call your supervisor up. Get him down
Go
here.
out in the lobby.
I'll wait right
Go
here.
out in the lobby.
I'm in the lobby now. My feet are out of this corridor that I'm allowed to be in. Call your supervisor down here. Do you know why people disrespect law enforcement, hate them? Because they enforce feeling and not law. Just like you're doing right now. God.
If they say you can go in there, I don't have a problem with you going in there.
I can go in
Want to
there.
get the kids out? No, we need to get the kids out. I don't
Listen,
want them on camera.
I promise you those kids are not getting out of here and not going on film. Promise you. It's not happening.
What in the blue fuck was that?
They're in a public place. There's cameras everywhere.
You can't just do it out of courtesy. I don't want 40 kids on camera.
My problem is not courtesy. It's more or less the fact that you're trying to stop it. Without authority
I'm
to
trying
stop
to
it.
stop you out of the respect for the privacy of the children.
I'm actually going to cut from here and go to his audio, and I'm going to put up something to block the image but play the audio. Because I want you guys to hear why he felt he needed to film the children. Yes, he did blur them, but still, out of common courtesy, I'm not going to show these children.
Now I want to take a quick second and address filming children in public. Now, first of all, I could care less about the students being there or the fact that they were in that room. Nor do I necessarily need pictures of the students or the pictures of the students in the room. It's just a matter of the fact when the law enforcement starts enforcing laws that don't exist, such as you can't take pictures of children. They're acting like these children are running around in their damn underwear. And we all know they're certainly not running around in their underwear in a public place. Why they can't have their pictures taken, I don't understand. I don't care about the children. I personally blurred them out just so that there's no discrepancy that I care about the children. But if you're going to tell me I cannot film children, I'm going to have to film the children. It's just that simple. There's nothing illegal or unlawful about filming children in a public place.
And we're going to end it here. I did my best to keep the children's faces covered and blurred. He did blur some of them himself, so I appreciate that. At least he did that. But his own words are so damning. It wasn't about going in there and filming. He's just admitted it. It was about, because he was told he couldn't film the kids, he made it about filming the kids. That is what's disgusting. That is what's infuriating, is they try to say that they're doing this for our First Amendment rights, when clearly it's not about that. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank all of you personally from the bottom of my heart.